Hey guys, so today I'm going to be removing this set so I can do another set. I'm starting off by taking my nail clippers and just clipping off the length of the nail. I try to clip them down as close to my natural nail as possible, and to do that I flip my hand over so I can see where my natural nail is. I do it this way because I like to save them so I can look back at all the designs that I have previously done, and also to keep track of how much I've improved. I keep them in this little container, and then once this container fills up, I put them in a bigger container that I have. To remove the rest of the gel that is left on my nails, I use my McCart Stephanie e-file. This is what it looks like. In the next clip, I am going to turn it on so you can hear how quiet it is. I mean, it does make some noise, but it's not as loud as my other e-file that I used to have. It's much quieter, and this e-file is rechargeable. And this is my McCart dust collector. It does plug in, it's not rechargeable. And this is pretty loud. I turn it on in the next clip so you can hear just how loud it is on the different settings. And I do need to get a new filter for that, so we're just gonna ignore how dirty that one is. So to file down the gel, I'm using this coarse grit ceramic cone bit. I got it off of Amazon, and I turn my e-file on to 20,000 RPMs, and then I just take the point of the cone bit and I go around the nail and around the cuticle to get off the layer of gel polish and the top coat. And then I'll go down the nail plate with the side of the cone bit to remove all of that gel polish, and then I just keep going at it like that to file down the builder gel to be very thin. I don't file it completely off because Savvyland builder gel can be soaked off with acetone. Not all builder gels can be soaked off. Some of them do have to be filed off. So if you're using builder gel, check to make sure if it can be soaked off or if it has to be filed off if you go to remove it. And I am leaving the footage of me filing my thumb and my pointer finger in real time so you can better see what I am doing, just in case you are more of a visual learner and not really an auditory learner. Also, sometimes I feel like I don't explain things very well, and it's better just to watch and see what I am doing instead of listening to me try to explain what is going on. Also, when you are filing, whether you are filing to remove or you are filing after your application, you don't want to stay in one spot for too long. You want to keep moving across the nail because the friction will cause heat and it will burn your nail. That will cause damage to your natural nails, and it just really hurts because you are burning yourself with the file. This also applies to hand files. You can file too much in one spot with a hand file, and the friction will also burn your nail. So you got to be careful whether you're using an e-file or a hand file, because you can burn yourself with either because of the friction that is created from the file rubbing on your nails. So once I get the builder all filed down as thin as I can get it without going into my natural nail, I move on to my next nail. So here I am showing how thick the nails are before I file them down, so you can see kind of a before and after of how thin I actually do file the gel to. And again, this is in real time so you can see what I'm doing. Also, so you can see how slow I go. I take my time with it and I don't rush it because I don't want to cause any damage to my natural nails. And if you're someone who doesn't have an e-file or you're not 100% confident with it yet, you can file down with a hand file. It's obviously going to take longer, but it is possible.
I've been feeling nothing lately when without you. I know that something special made me think about you. About you, you. Rest assured, When I think out loud, there's always a crowd. Smoking heavy clouds, feeling good right now. People sitting by the wall and they're leaning. Somewhere lying on the bed, lucid dreaming. I've been feeling nothing lately when without you. I know that something really special made me think about you, about you, about you, you. I've been feeling nothing lately when without you. I know that something special made me think about you, about you.
So here you can see how thinly I filed it down and how much of that bulk I removed. Filing the gel down thinly just allows the acetone to eat through the gel a little bit easier and quicker, whereas if you leave it thicker than how than I went, it will take a bit longer to soak off the gel, and you might have to do a couple rounds of soaking it off to fully get it off if you leave it thicker. So I did speed up the footage a little bit here for these last 3 nails, just so the video's not an hour long and I can get to the rest of the removal a little bit quicker.
Gaze into my eyes, I feel like I'm on cloud 9. You bang harder than 4th of July. I think I can go all night, yeah. The way you bite your lips, blush and smile you give, you're just so stunning. I've been feeling nothing lately when without you. I know that something special made me think about you, about you, you, about you, party foul, help her out, grab a towel. But they cheered to the governor while the beer was all over her. Trust we ain't no amateurs, nah, we got this, rest assured. When I think out loud, there's always a crowd. Smoking heavy cloud, feeling good right now. People sitting by the wall and they're leaning. Somewhere lying on the bed, lucid dreaming. I've been feeling nothing lately when without you. I know that something really special made me think about you, about you, about you. I've been feeling nothing lately when without you. I know that something special made me think about you, about you, you, about you,
And for my right hand, I do the same thing that I did for my left hand, but because I am right-handed, I go a lot slower doing this with my left hand. I also, for the most part, hold the e-file in one spot and move my right hand around to file everything off, just because that is easier for me, and I don't 100% have full control over the e-file with my left hand just yet. I do move the e-file occasionally if I can't like get it with just moving my hand, or if it's easier for me to move the e-file rather than moving my hand, depending on the positioning and where I'm filing at. And I'm leaving my thumb and my pointer finger in real time again, so you can see how I go about filing off the gel with my non-dominant hand.
Help her out, grab a towel. But they cheered to the governor while the beer was a lover. Trust we ain't no amateurs, nah. We got this, so rest assured. When I think out loud, there's always a crowd. Smoking heavy cloud, feeling good right now. People sitting by the wall and they're leaning. Some are lying on the bed, lucid dreaming. I've been feeling nothing lately when without you. I know that something really special made me think about you, about you, about you, you. I've been feeling nothing lately when without you. I know that something special made me think about you, about you. When you gaze into my eyes, I feel like I'm on cloud nine. You've been so stunning. I've been feeling nothing lately when without you. I know that something special made me think about you. About you, you. Help her out, grab a towel. But they cheered to the governor while the beer was a lover. Trust me, ain't no amateurs now. We got this, so rest assured. But when I think out loud, there's always a crowd. Smoking heavy cloud, feeling good right now. People sitting by the wall and they're leaning. Some are lying on the bed, lucid dreaming. I've been feeling nothing lately when without you. I know that something really special made me think about you, about you, about you, you. I've been feeling nothing lately when without you. I know that something special made me think about you, about you. So stunning. I've been feeling nothing lately when without you. I know that something special made me think about you, about you.
Now I'm taking 100% acetone that you can just get from Walmart, Walgreens, wherever. These little clips that I got from Walmart one year, foil that I have cut up. I have a box of like the pop-up sheets that you can get from like the grocery store or whatever, and then cotton balls where you can get from, you know, the store.
Feeling dizzy, gone already, getting cross, drinking Henny, pour one on the rocks. Crazy but not like CeeLo.
So I start out by taking a cotton ball and soaking it with the acetone. I pour the acetone onto both sides so that the cotton ball is fully saturated with the acetone, and then I take my foil and I place my cotton ball on it, and then I wrap that around my finger, and then I secure it with the little pink clips, because just wrapping the foil around my finger doesn't keep it in place. It falls off easily because I have a hard time like getting it on there tight enough, because I am doing it one-handed. So I found these little clips help hold it all in place. When using these clips, you don't have to use the foil, but I feel it really helps to keep all that acetone in there, and the cotton ball doesn't dry out, and it helps create some heat, which helps a little bit with acetone working a bit faster. And there are bowls that are specifically used for soaking off like gel polish and gel and acrylic and all that, but I don't prefer to use those, because then you are stuck in one spot the entire time. Whereas with this method, I am able to get up and take care of other things that need to be done while I'm soaking off the gel, and I'm not just limited to sitting in one spot the entire time.
You pass a drink to get the vibe right. Don't feel like having a Bud Light. How's tequila with some salt and lime? Oh my, am I alright? Thanks for asking, doing just fine. Can I say?
So once all those are on, I let them soak for 30 minutes. After the 30 minutes is up, I remove everything, and I use my cuticle pusher to scrape up the remaining gel. It should come off easily. If it doesn't, don't try to force it or anything. You will cause damage doing that. You will either have to do another round of the acetone and letting it soak, or you can just take a file and file off that remaining bit. That is what I am doing here. I'm just taking a 100-180 grit file, and I believe I'm using the 100 side, and just taking that and filing off the remaining little bits of gel that are on my nail. And then once everything is off, you are ready for your next set. Or if you're just doing a removal and not doing a new set, you can clean up your nails and your cuticles, apply some cuticle oil, and you are good to go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching.